Hello, welcome to episode 4 of Lockdown Live, the alternative sports show helping you and your family beat the virus blues. Now, thanks largely to the legendary exploits of the 99-year-old Captain Tom, this week has served as a timely reminder of the indefatigable British spirit and desire to keep calm and carry on. And that's been the tone of the clips we've been sent in the last few days, so here's what's coming up today. 11-year-old collie retriever Monty is put through his paces in a paw-biting Crufts qualifier. The Ward family from Bournemouth pull out all the stops for the ultimate obstacle course. And the sibling Choc Ice challenge causing serious brain freeze and wisdom tooth trauma. We begin with a series of entries which prove imagination is key to creating first-class sporting contests under lockdown. Well, a highly original test this of core strength. It's the T-shirt challenge. Dad Roger in the foreground against son Seth. Seth going well at the moment, now getting the left arm in. Dad Roger beginning to close the gap. He's an Ironman triathlete and he's making absolutely no allowance for the huge age difference here. Dad may well just shade this, but the moral victory goes to the 12-year-old. 2 dolls, 1 mermaid, 2 rabbits, a spiky rugby ball and 2 flip-flops. That is the size of task facing 6-year-old Lily as she goes for the swing long jump under 7's British record. It's all about bravery here on the swing and the angle of exit. Watch for the right arm coming off the rope. That will be the indication she's going for a launch. Here it is. Well, that's not a British record, but it's a solid first round effort. Left foot level with the first of the 2 flip-flops. She goes again. This is a record that has stood for 5.5 days. This is going to take something class. Beautiful weather here in the southeast of England. Can she build on that excellent opener? Camera's beginning to shake. There's real momentum building here. Oh no, that's not quite as good, is it? She's level with the mermaid. One last chance to take this record. Lily Christie, aiming for a slice of Surrey history here. Near perfect conditions in this suburban garden. Oh, she's gaining superb height here. Oh yes! There's the record! Done in fantastic style. At least 15 centimetres added to her previous best. A new star is born. And Dad loves it. Well, this is the most inventive use of a pair of tights and a tennis ball we've ever seen on Lockdown Live. 2 kitchens in North London in competition at the same time. We're watching 9-year-old Katie in Watford taking on 7-year-old friend Matthew round the corner. And I think Katie might just be able to take this one if she can get rid of the 10th skittle. It's a drinks bottle demolition here, surely. She can't fail now. She's so close. One last swing. All that momentum. Can she do it? Yes, she can. We're in Somerset for this special edition of One Woman and Her Dog, a preliminary qualifier for Crufts. We're watching 11-year-old Monty here being put through his paces brilliantly by owner Emma.
Lie down.
What a start from the collie retriever. Now the question is, can he do it again and this time finish with the tyres? That would see him through to the show proper. Needs to come back round on his right. Oh, that's superb. Just the 3 tyres to go. Oh, he's got distracted here. He's so close to glory. There's the first. There's the second. 1 more for a place in the first round proper. Emma's willing him on. Not today, says Monty. Midway through the first half then in this sibling one-on-one in the Johnson family garden. 8-year-old Paul has the lead. 11-year-old Becky using the full width of the pitch here in search of the equaliser. It's been a really aggressive start by the younger of the 2. Oh, Becky with a feint to the left and moving to the right. She's trying to use all that height advantage to force the equaliser, and she's got it. That is a great goal. Now Paul on the front foot, really aggressive. Oh, what a clearance from Becky. Talk about taking one for the team. Dad's eyes could well have been watering after that one. Boom. Now here at Lockdown Live, back garden obstacle courses constitute a large proportion of the clips we're sent. yet none so far can match the ingenuity and random brilliance of the Bournemouth-based Ward family. This is sporting mediocrity at its most imaginative and best. Well, now to a husband against wife obstacle course race that promises much. This is Adi, and you'll be amazed at the number of car-related components to this one-lap head-to-head. He's through the tyres. Now on to the basketball flower pot challenge over the boogie board. Wife Karen just a few seconds adrift at the moment, but her better events are yet to come. They've gone to massive effort. Here's the ladder walk. He's supposed to be getting pelted with a Nerf gun at this stage. I think it may have jammed. Now this is a test of accuracy rather than brawn. Needs to fold this neatly. I'm not sure how much experience he's had on this. Now it's the old school window wind in front of the old school Renault 5. Onto the garden shears. What's his approach here? Oh, this is sensational. What a clearance. How did he let it get this long in the first place? Now onto the mechanic's creeper. Forget about a tribute to Lizzie Yarnold and her double skeleton gold. I tell you what, though, he's taken up the ground brilliantly there. A very uneven surface. Onto another vehicle. This time he's got to get it off the ground. It probably belongs on Terry Tibbs' forecourt. The tyre must turn, so he needs to keep going. That's better. Back with Karen. She's reduced that deficit to just over a second. Oh, that's brilliant folding. And what about the window? Oh, she's forgotten which way, but she's making up for that mistake quite quickly. Let's watch the technique with the shears. Adi was all over the place. Karen's going for individual strands, so she's making it look really good here. Onto the creeper. Oh, a little bit hesitant there at the start, and she's not enjoying the undulations here. She is getting down towards the van, but she's lost a couple of seconds. Now remember, she just needs to get that tyre to turn with a little enthusiastic kick. The rest of the family finding this quite amusing, but I think she might be closing the gap here. She's really working it. Yep. She may have closed the gap. Yet another tyre involved here. Can he get the ball through it? Oh, it's off the rim. Onto the swing ball. I think it's a long time since this has seen any action. And he's beginning to slow down here, the big fella.
3.
He's showing the effects of the lactic acid. Almost 2 minutes of non-stop effort. He's got to move the soldier off the plinth. Fails to. Well, he's got to find this easy. Just recline in his favourite garden chair. He's inside 2 minutes and he's a spent force. Karen misses with the kick, but she's got a little bit of time to play with here. Almost forgets where she's going. Oh, much quicker on the clockwise rotation on the swing ball.
3.
And let's see if her accuracy is superior when it comes to knocking down the soldier in the corner. Dad went left with his effort.
5.
Here she goes. Key moment this, because she's up on time. Oh, bosh! That is sensational. Surely she's got to take victory here. All she has to do is sit down. Well, she clearly doesn't get much opportunity to relax in this house because she's all over the place getting the garden chair out, and she's losing valuable time here. And right at the death, Adi's taken it. I can't believe it. Neither can she. Great stuff from the Ward family, whose efforts are a timely reminder you don't need a big pitch to show your prowess, as these entries also prove. Well, we've had ball in a bottle before here on Lockdown Live, but never shuttlecock in a cup. But here comes Kat from Skegness. She's got a maximum of 11 shuttlecocks to play with here, this frustrated badminton player. Well, she could barely have picked a cup with a wider circumference, but this is proving a tough task. Ooh, and an important piece of information as far as the record books are concerned. It's only a valid attempt if there's an unobstructed view of the field of play, so we'll have to watch for future attempts. Well, she's splaying these around wildly here. This is awful so far, and she's running out of time and running out of options. Now, where's this one going to finish? We can just about still see the cup, so the record attempt continues. 3 left. Well, she's not getting any more accurate here. Penultimate effort. Oh, it's getting worse. Last chance saloon. She can't, can she? Oh, yes, she can. That is ridiculous. Well, last week saw an attempt on the Polish all-comers trifle eating competition. Now to the ultimate sibling Choc Ice challenge. This is a 3-way battle for supremacy. Those of a delicate dental disposition look away now.
go.
We've got Marley on the left, aggressively trying to demolish a classic. Ben on the right with the white chocolate. Winner in the middle, the only female entrant. Oh, well, never mind, taste the chocolate, taste the pain. Ben's making very heavy weather of that white chocolate. Marley looking good here at the moment.
My gums!
A lot of complaints from all three entrants. Wenner probably bringing up the rear at the moment. How's he taking such big chunks? Talk about brain freeze. Oh, this is awful. You can't imagine what their molars are going through. Marley into the midday sun looking good. Well, no matter how many replays we see of Ben, it doesn't get any better viewing. Wenner definitely in third. There's no Milky Bar Kid about this white chocolate action from Ben. This is awful. And I think Marley's almost there, out of shot. There he comes, licking the lid of lockdown life. He takes it. And I'm not sure he'll be attempting this challenge again anytime soon. Well, a huge amount of attention on St Peter's Square in Chiswick for this kindergarten qualifier of the Under-4s tree trunk balance test. This is 3-year-old Evie. Oh, lovely two-footed plant there. She's really growing in stature in this competition. Now, this is deceptive with one on top of the other. Lovely use of the fingertips for balance. Oh, it looks as though she's trying the straddle technique. You usually have to wait till the age of 6 to see that successfully executed. That was class. She's putting all that practice to good use with her dad, Ben. Now, this is tricky. What's her approach here? Oh, my goodness me. It nearly all went wrong. A great rescue there. Watch for the dismount. Oh, that was tidy. And she's already running back for round 2. Well, last week it was yellow against red in the Jackson family garden slalom. This time they're racing all 5 of their homemade boats. Yellow, red, orange, blue and green. The whole family watching. It's yellow and blue with orange in third. No sign of green and red just yet. Over the penultimate big obstacle, and it's yellow and blue neck and neck. Orange and green in third and fourth. Oh, and orange and green have come through into first and second. Absolutely wedged on the final obstacle. Who's going to get the advantage here? And it's orange just. We're watching 43-year-old ultra runner Vicky Griffiths getting to grips with a new sport and doing well here. There's no shortage of belief or determination, or confidence, taking her hand off the green ball. Well, she's been asked to recreate some of the sports normally available on an annual charity camp she helps to run for the families of bereaved servicemen and women. And she's up to the task at the moment. Anyone would think she's climbing the north face of the Eiger. Right hand on the red ball would indicate successful completion. She's almost there, and she's done it. What a performance. Each week, we've been asking family members of key workers to film their relatives returning from another heroic day of serving the nation. And this is today's NHS Marathon Shift champion. The world watches in Wiltshire as a proud mum waits for the return of a daughter who's just produced another stunning 14-hour performance at the Great Western Hospital. First comes the champagne, then the Victor Ladorum sash and the finish line medal, all richly deserved. What an effort from this staff nurse. Molly Goby, you are today's Marathon Shift champion. Our collective admiration and gratitude knows no bounds. Well, that's it for this week, but please keep your entries coming. Get in touch. On Instagram, it's @LockdownLive2020, and if you click the bio section of our page, you can upload your footage straight to our public Dropbox. Just please remember, when you do your filming, turn the camera sideways. It looks so much better. You can also get in touch on Twitter. I'm on @RobWalkerTV. In the meantime, stay home, stay together, stay safe. See you next week.